Let me get the chart. Hold on a minute, guys. Ouch. I pulled a muscle. Ouch. There we go. Molly, good afternoon. Feather, good afternoon. I am doing good. Oh, let me put this here. Let me put that. Princess Peach, good afternoon to you. Good afternoon. I'll wait till there's a few more people in. Quite a sad stream today, obviously, with the news. Rafi Girl, good afternoon. Carolyn, good afternoon. Yes, about the Queen passing away yesterday. Now, in no way am I a royalist or anything, but listen, that was a wee old lady that had a family. And I've been quite shocked at some people's language and stuff like that recently over the Queen passing away. It doesn't matter what you think about the royal family. This was a wee lady. This was a family that's lost their mum and their gran and their great gran and stuff like that. Try and be a wee bit classy, and some of the things I've seen's been horrible. I'm actually quite shocked. Yeah, Feather, it's a shame. Sky, good afternoon, Sky. Good afternoon. Yeah, I've been shocked at some of the things I've seen, and it's just. Do you know what? I just hope whenever these people lose a family member, there's no one trolling like the things that I've seen. So, I'm feeling sad about it as well. About her passing away, it's a wee shame. Ebony, good afternoon to you. I know she was. And another thing is that lady worked forever. People normally retire, right? People normally, if you've got a job, you retire. She stayed active all this time, and she was like us. We take her freedom for granted. She probably there was a lot of time that she would probably wish that she was like us rather than be royal because of the things that she had to do for a very early age. Yes, Sky, keep it. I think people should try and keep it respectful. As I say, I'm no a royalist, but somebody's just lost a family member, and they should reel their necks in. That's what they should do. That reel their necks in a bit. It's just there's no need for that. See if they've not got anything nice to say, don't say nothing at all. Do you know what I mean? So I'm no liking some of the things that I'm seeing online. It's not right. Yeah, I know, Ebony. See, this was it. She never had a choice. You know what I mean? It's not as if she had a choice. She was born in for an early age. She had to do all these traditions and do whatever it is that they do, and go to all these appointments. Fair enough that the woman had money, right? But money's like, and I bet you there was times that she wished that she was just a normal person. Yes, Rafi girl, exactly. Um, yeah, see, this is it, Linda, as well, right? I mean, you can think what you want, right, about the monarchy, but at the end of the day, a human being a wee old lady has just died. It's disgusting. I think it's disgusting. It's in poor taste. It's just horrible. Um, I'm ashamed as well of seeing some of the things that's happening for certain people. I mean, they want to kind of think about it before they um, write things online and stuff like that. It's just there's no need for it. Thank you, Blue Butterfly. Thank you. Yeah. So I mean, but in uncertain times, I don't know what's going to happen now. Does anybody know, like, money? Do they are they going to have to print new money? I mean, there's a thing that was Golfer Girl that was saying to me. Are they going to have to print new money now? How? Because the Queen's face, and they'll have it. It's going to be King Charles the Third. Are they going to have Charles's picture on the money? I don't know. I do know that all our football matches and stuff like that have been postponed for, I think it's a week. The radio this morning, Green Rose, good afternoon. The radio this morning was all wee sad tunes. I had to listen. I was getting a lump in my throat. I had to turn it off when I was taking the wee fella home. Um, I know it's a shame. It's a shame. It's a shame that there's a family mourning, and it shouldn't matter. Well, if it was like, if it was this, do you know what I heard today? Well, see if it was the Pope. I've heard this today. If it was the Pope, would everybody be cheering? Probably not. But see if you're a decent human being, you would still be like, that's a wee shame, isn't it? The guy passed away. I might not be a Catholic or agree with a lot of things, but somebody's just died. Do you know what I mean? I mean, there's a time and place for that. Uh, People dying is shocking, no matter who they are or what they believe in. Ah, yeah, the Canadian money. I mean, I wonder what they're going to do about it. It's money, stamps, passport, all have King Charles on them. Oh, that's right, passport. I've never even thought of that. Because I've got Her Majesty on mine, haven't I? Yeah, so it's all going to be different. But you know, don't be. Look, don't try not to be too sad, and I'll tell you why. Because she's away to see the love of her life, Prince Philip. She loved that man. She was a wee girl. They grew up together. They were soulmates. So he's obviously waited on her and took her behind away, and the two of them are together again. So I like to think about that and think, well, that's what she's away doing. Yeah, passports. Yeah, I've seen a few news anchors almost breaking down in tears. Somebody compared it to Princess Diana, but I would have to disagree with that with Princess Diana, although it's very sad. With Princess Diana, um, I think we all think to ourselves that allegedly it could have been not an accident. Right? That's what we all think about that. So that was different that way, and that Princess Diana was very young, whereas the Queen was 96. So there is a big difference there, as far as I'm concerned. But I have heard people look. People are entitled to their opinions, and see when people are mourning and stuff like that, just let them mourn. Just let the people mourn if they want to mourn. Let them have a cry. Let them do that. Yeah, and comparing deaths as well. It's not it. That was in Sky News, Rafi Girl, believe it or not. That was Sky News that somebody had said that, a royal reporter or something. So, and so look, it's okay as well if you've got to turn your TV off. See if it's distressing you an awful lot, just turn it off. Read a book or something like that. Just try and I had to, as I say, I had to turn my radio off because it was all sad songs that was being played, and I was starting to have a moment in the car. Yes, see, Sweet Primrose, me too, because I'm in like obviously my football team, you know what I mean, is Celtic, and I'm in a lot of Celtic football groups on Facebook, and I'm actually quite shocked and surprised, and not in a nice way, at some of the people's posts and memes and stuff like that. It's just it's no right. That's no right. That you should be ashamed. That's what they should be, a bloody shamed. You know what I mean? Maybe, like me, I'm not a royalist by any means, right? But I do feel compassion and sympathy for families that have lost a valuable member of their family. Do you know what I mean? That woman was 96. Can you imagine the stuff that she had to go through? She was just at the end of the Second World War. Think about that, how long that woman's been working for. So she's put her graft in. And listen, see, a lot of the people that talk about the Queen. The Queen doesn't, mate. It's the government. Maybe they should be a bit more pissed off about. Do you know what I'm saying? It's the government. The Queen, the Queen just went about her way, done opened things, shopping malls, and went about on her horse and done all this kind of stuff and visited hospitals, and she doesn't have anything to do with, like, who's going to war against who and what soldiers are going to get. Like, she's not got anything to do with that. So yes. Oh, did it, Green Rose? I didn't see it. Do you know, I do believe in things like that though, because it was my mother-in-law. Um, she had cancer, and she ended up in what do you call it? She ended up in hospice. So by this point she couldn't really walk. So we were taking her around the grounds, right, of this particular hospice, and there's a lovely wee pond in the middle of it, and there was like a heron, one of the heron birds, right? There was this heron, and she had a camera, and she kept trying to take a picture of this blooming bird, and every time she was trying to take a picture, the thing would fly away or something, right? So this was it, and every day they were saying, "Did you get the thing, the heron today?" And she was like, "No, but I'll get it tomorrow," like that. So she passed away. When my mother-in-law passed away, I've got goosebumps now, and everybody looked out the window. It was sitting on a branch right outside our window. Right outside our window. I've got terrible goosebumps, my goosebumps, because I still get the goosebumps to this day. Um, oh yeah, our wee doggies as well. They'll miss her. I mean, they'll miss her too. It's a wee shame. So, um, please listen. Don't be putting anything on my Facebook, please, that's in any kind of negative way, because that's just in very, very poor taste. And if you've been with me on my channel, you know that I'm a lover. I'll just love people, no matter who they are, what they support, what religion, what colour, anything, things like that just doesn't matter to me. So please be respectful. There is people out there that are finding it very difficult at this moment dealing with this. I know that it's when Princess Diana, when she passed away, I remember I was in a terrible state for a few days. I went and signed one of the books as well, one of the sympathy books that was in our town. I went away and wrote a wee passage. So I did, just because to make me feel a bit better. You know, that's what I done. Um, yeah, that was it, Green Rose. It was as if the bird was there, and she thought, "I've got you," and she just let go at that point. It was the most, because we'd never seen the bird there before. The bird had never been there before, and just at that moment, that's where the bird was, right outside the window. It was like, as I say, every time I even think about it, I still get goosebumps to this day. It's like, yes, thank you, Amy. It is. It's a lot of people are finding it difficult. I know. Imagine the wee grandkids. Imagine the wee grandkids. Hopefully, they won't know any. They'll be shielded by that. And it's just, I could look, karma. I'm a big one for karma, right? So, see the people that are typing all the horrible things and stuff like that. Look, it's going to come back to you. Don't be. Fair enough having a banter over the football. Right, have a banter over the football. That's fine. Like, we can all do that. We banter with football. But as far as a human being, somebody's lying in the ground, right? Somebody's lying on the ground needing medical advice. I'm not going to say, I'm going to tell me what football team you support first. I need to know before I phone an ambulance. Do you know? Come on, you just don't do that. You just don't do that. Yeah, King Charles III. That's what he's going to be. The only thing I'm a bit thing about is Camilla being the queen. I'm no, because the whole Princess Diana thing. I'm just knowing. I'm just that Disney the rubbing me the right way. Not that I would wish any harm. You know what I mean? There's a line. You can disagree with stuff, but God's sake, please, if somebody passes away, it's not very nice to be putting stuff like that. Yeah, they'll keep that. Hopefully, they'll keep it away for the. But you know what kids are like. I don't know what like the princesses and princes do if they're allowed phones or stuff like that. But it's dead easy just to stumble across things on Facebook. So I hope to God nobody has wrote anything bad. I don't think she should be Queen Raffi girl because we all know what happened to Princess Diana, don't we? That's what was going down there. I mean, nobody can convince me otherwise. Especially because she'd already wrote about it and she says that we were planning to do it. I mean, this was before it happened, and it happened exactly the way that Diana said it was going to bloody happen. No, I'm no Inspector Morse or anything like that. Do you know what I mean? I'm no Sherlock Holmes, but I'm thinking to myself, there's a link there. Poor Princess Diana, that really did hit me hard. That one. I remember my ex-husband, he was away fishing at the time. And we never had mobile phones. I don't have mobile phones back then because I remember having to wait until he came home for fishing to be able to tell him about it, but he'd already heard it on the radio. Yeah, Amy, I've always wondered that. Do you know? Do you know? Some flashed across my brain today, right? And it was like I was thinking about Christmas. Like, you know how there's the. I don't usually watch the Queen's speech, right? But Christmas time, there's always the Queen's speech, and I was thinking to myself, I wonder what Christmas is going to be like this year. And I started to think about what Christmas must be like for the royal family, and I was thinking, I bet you they play charades and all that. I bet you they're that kind of family, right behind closed door. Oh, I think it might be a book and 4 words, and I think that's what they were. I think they were a like charades family and stuff like that. They would play wee party games. I think that's what's happening down in Balmoral and stuff like that at Christmas. I bet you they're all playing a wee like hide and seek. Can you imagine that? Who's in the cupboard, Charles? I was going to say something. No, better no. Better no. But you know what I mean? Hide and seek and pass the parcel and stuff like that. Pass the parcel. A diamond. In there, it's only a 10-carat diamond, but we'll play pass the parcel. 10-carat diamond. Can I come at your party? I think I'll be holding on to the thing until it's music's no stopped yet. I still can hear music, not. Aye, I bet you they were big on charades and stuff. They're not allowed to play Monopoly. Well, we know. Do you know what? If the royal family played Monopoly, it'd be the same in the palace as what it is in everybody's household. The Monopoly board at the end of the match just gets flung in the air. F it, flung in the air with the money and the property. No, I can't really believe you were charging me rent. You're meant to love me. It was a hotel, but I thought you were taking it easy on me. Yeah, parlour. That's what I thought. Parlour games. I bet you they're big on that at Christmas time. I bet you they're big on a parlour game. I know that they watch the telly and stuff like that. So I've always wondered what kind of shows they like to watch. You know what I mean? Oh, there's cops on, like bad boys, what you gonna do, like that. You know, you can imagine them sitting in the palace going, I wonder if our boys are doing that. We should try to, like, we should have guns also. Never mind bludgeoning someone to death. Give them some guns. I declare it. So, I mean, as still a family that's lost one of their members, their matriarch, So a wee bit of respect. That's all I'm saying. I mean, and if you can, do a bit of respect. Just don't say anything at all. Then I don't want to see any more nasty memes on my Facebook. I really don't. Yes, it'd be like I'm going to buy 3 palaces here, 3 palaces, and then they could have maybe islands. The castles, Molly, would be the train station, right? The train station would be the castles, and it'd be like Balmoral at Windsor. You know what? It'd be all them. Oh, I've got Windsor Castle. What have you got? It'd be all like that. You can imagine it. Open-minded. Good afternoon, my open-minded. And the wee, you can imagine like their wee, how you, the wee count, yeah, the wee people, like the dog and stuff like that, be like a corgi, wouldn't it? And a Wellington boot, because they were big on like barber jackets or horse riding boots would be the boot. You know, so I can imagine that. The royal family would have loved that. Yes, get to the tower with you, off with one's head. Wouldn't it be great? See, a wee fly in the wall. And you can imagine the cash. The cash would be actual cash. It wouldn't be pretend cash. It'd be like bust out the 20 notes. Like it'd be like 100. Do you know I've only ever held £100 note in like twice in my life, and that's what it'd be like fully the £100 notes and stuff. That'd be real cash. They'd have to open a safe. Do you want to play Monopoly tonight? They'd need to open a safe. Yeah, right, Rafi girl. Some people. And as I say, it's in my wee groups that I go to, my wee Celtic, but that's got nothing to do with football, for God's sake. For one, for two, just don't. It's just not nice. There's my Goldust. Good afternoon, Goldust. Trafalgar Square, yes. we've actually got our monopoly's got Trafalgar Square. It is the city of London, isn't it? Oxford and stuff like that. But I bought the Glaswegian, of course I did. I bought the Glaswegian Monopoly board, and because I knew they were going to have like Celtic Football Club, and I was like, I'm getting Celtic. The only thing is, see the 3 properties. There's Celtic Football Club, there's Rangers Football Club, and I think then there's the National Stadium. So you've got to buy Ibrox. I was like, going to need. I want Celtic Park, but it means I've got to have Ibrox as well. But you know what? I'm putting a hotel on Celtic Park, but I'm leaving Ibrox with just 4 houses. That's how petty it. See, that's banter. That's banter, right? See, the stuff I've been seeing isn't. That's almost like I don't know, a crime, like bullying or something. I don't know what the hell it is, but it's not on. Game of Thrones Monopoly. See, I love a Game of Thrones. Yeah, so the Monopoly money would have the Queen on it. But it'd be real cash. It'd be like it wouldn't be Monopoly money. It'd be like, oh, you owe me £20, Charles. Will you take it all in pound coins? 1, 2. I can imagine. I bet it's a great laugh. See, everybody thinks they're dead straight and stuff like that. But I bet you behind closed doors, you know, they play games and tell jokes and stuff like that. Have you watched Kevin Bridges? You know. So I feel sad about it. You know, and the country's feeling sad about it. So just let people mourn, for God's sake. Let people mourn, and if people are mourning, don't be telling them, well, you shouldn't be mourning because this and that and this and that. Look, people mourn in their own way. Let them. Good evening, my beautiful Pip. How are you? Thank you, open-minded. I try. Oh, no, well, I'm just out the shower and I've done my hair nice and pink here because I'm talking to this guy. Look, it's just going to be like this now, that I'm on here going, well, I am talking to this guy. I actually am, though. See, for last Sunday, I think was the first time I was talking to him, right? So, Devon, you just got back for Devon. How did you get on, Pip? Did you have a nice time? Oh, gold nuggets. Oh, aye. I'd be like, who stole the... I'd be like that, stealing the gold nugget. Oh, it must... The gold nugget must have went behind the couch cushion or something like that, Your Majesty. I'll have a look for it. Did you enjoy yourself? Good. Margaret, good afternoon, my lovely Margaret. What was it I was saying? I forgot now. I forgot. Why, that guy I'm talking to, right? He seems really nice. He does. He seems dead nice. I've been talking to him every day. Nothing as of yet. But I did tell him that on a Saturday afternoon, I like a wee drinking. Sometimes it can get a bit naughty. I hope that's okay. Do you know what I mean? Just see if it, just block me. See if it's not all right. That's the kind of bird that I'm. I like to, on a Saturday afternoon. So after my live tomorrow, I'm going to FaceTime him. Now, see if I go to FaceTime him and I'm blocked or something, that I'm stopping dating again for 6 months. I'm fed up with the dating. If this doesn't work out, F it for another 6 months and then I'll think about it again. Thank you, Amy. Yeah, it's open-minded. He seems really nice. You see, I prefer a shower, so I do. I prefer a shower in and out. That's me. In, wash, and out. No, Sweet Primrose, that was definitely a catfish, that. I don't even know if the picture I had of the guy was him. I've been looking at this guy and going, oh, he's not too bad. And this guy has no idea who I am. And I'm looking at his picture going, I'm talking to this guy right here. I'm talking to you, and I'm no. I wasn't. And because I was going to FaceTime and the gig would be up, me FaceTiming a complete stranger. Just as well I wasn't talking naughty. Listen, I'm learning though. I'm learning, don't talk naughty straight away, and don't give out your house address. So, look, I've been learning with the dating thing. I've been learning, don't be doing that. Oh, thank you, open-minded. It doesn't even need to treat me like a queen. Just nice will do. Just somebody that's nice. That'll do me. Somebody that's nice to me. That's what I want. I'm no... Even like when I'm talking to them, I still don't know what they do for a job because I'm not interested in that. I will talk about things like that face to face, but that's not something that I'm interested in my dating profile is what do the work is and what kind of car do they drive. Like, I don't even care if they can drive. How about that? I don't. So it's nothing to do with that. It's the person. Again, I think a bit more people recently just need to try and dig deep in their heart and bring out some compassion. I've been do you know, honestly, I've been quite took back at some of the comments. I can't believe what I've been reading. Yes, open-minded. Oh, do you want, listen, Molly, I would second that. I would second that idea about Johnny Depp. Oh my God, I look, I'm not even embarrassed to say I would do whatever he wanted. See anything that guy. Oh, I like a bit of toe licking and stuff like that. I'd be like, there's my big toe, Johnny. There it is. Knock yourself out there, pal. Knock yourself out. I would do whatever he wanted, the man. So listen, Johnny. I've not seen the new Pinocchio. I want to see it. I love Tom Hanks. Blue Butterfly, I think it's shock value. I think it's like trolls on here. Trolls that come on to my chat and stuff like that. And not just mine, everybody else's. And they say terrible things about people. It's just in very poor taste now. And especially because Some people, the royal family mean an awful lot to them, right? Really, a lot of people are like that, that absolutely love anything to do with the royal family. And they're hurting like hell, they know. They're hurting. They've lost their monarchy that's been their queen for their whole life. And they've lost her. And can you imagine feeling that bad, and then you've got somebody that you thought was your friend putting up the most terrible pictures and memes and stuff like that? Is that not kicking somebody when they're down? That it's just it doesn't sit right with me. Doesn't sit right with me. People should reel their neck in. Yes. Oh, see, this is that you just get people that want to that. I don't know why MD would feel better about themselves with bringing someone else down. I don't understand it. I'm glad I don't understand it. I'm glad I don't. Me, I prefer to come on here and try and pick people up and make them feel a wee bit better and stuff like that. And see if somebody's hurting. I'm going to be saying, well, I'm here for you, etc. And even the people that are really hurting about the Queen and stuff, just thinking that she's with Philip now. I mean, that was the love of that woman's life. She adored that man, and he adored her, and they're with each other now. They're with each other. So think about that when you're feeling really sad, and she'll be happy. She knows that the family will get on with it. She knows the family will get on with it and stuff. So just try and think of things like that. But as it's going to be sad, her funeral and everything, there's people are devastated. So it's like rubbing salt on somebody's wounds, isn't it? In the worst possible way. That's no banter to me. See, this what I'm witnessing. It's not just banter. It's not like me with the football. Your team's rubbish. No, your team's rubbish. It's nothing like that. It's like dead personal and horrible. Here's Martingo Pink. Good afternoon, or good evening to you. Yes, see, this is it. The Facebook and other social media. I remember when the vaccine first. See, this is it, Blue Butterfly. Who is aimed to tell you what you should be grieving, if you should be grieving, and what you should say? It's like we call it reel your neck in here in Glasgow, and people should, because they're too busy like trying to be in folks' business and stuff like that. When did it become a thing that if someone was grieving or passing somebody, that you know what we'll do? We'll just slag them as well while we're into the bargain. We know that it's the worst day of their life, that they've just lost a parent, but let's all get some salt and rub it right in there. But what the hell is going on in the world? Is it just me being old? It's terrible. Ah, yes, Martingle Pink's wonderful. Oh, see, this is it, Pip. Grief is. Do you know? See, in like they say in the Western worlds, we all try and have a stiff upper lip, hold the grief in, hold the grief in. See, when you see some other countries, like third world countries and stuff like that, and they lose a loved one, they go out into the street and they scream and they shout and they scream, scream, scream. And I think that's better to get it out. Because I think we all try and have the stiff upper lip, hold it in, and it festers away. So crying, oh hell, if you're feeling really bad, have a cry. Don't think you can't cry. And see if MD says to you, "Oh, what you crying for?" Then they're not your friends. I'm sorry to say, because friends don't do that with friends when they're in a time of need. Yes, I know. Open minded. Some people are just terrible. Some people are just shocking. Molly, I'm a very sensitive person. I cry at adverts. I've that woman's got piles, and she's having a date the night as well with that handsome guy. And now she's got piles and she can't sit down. What's she gonna do? You know, I get into adverts and stuff. Yes, I know, open minded. Pip, I've said in my funeral, I've told everybody in my funeral, the dress code is pajamas. That's it. See if people come to my funeral and they've not got jammies on, then they don't know me. So when I kick it, that's what everybody's to wear pajamas and a house coat as well. See if it's winter time, wee house coat as well, wee furry one, including myself. I'm going to be in the casket in a nice pair of jammies, and I've told the girls it doesn't need to be Marks and Spencers or nothing. Just a pair of Asda's jammies will do me. Just new jammies though. I don't want buried in my old jammies. I'd like a pair of new pajamas, please, for my burial. Well, I won't be getting buried. I'll be getting burnt, but. So that's it. So comfort is the code for my wedding, and I wanted House of Pain jump around, but I don't think they'll be allowed to play that in a church. They might just need to keep that for the wake. You know what I mean? Don't be. I wouldn't want everybody crying over me like that, because I'll be haunting them anyway. I've told them, listen, just you wait. But see, when I'm dead and you're lying in your bed, I'll be doing that. I'll be one of the ghosts. Like that, or I'll sit at the edge of their bed and just tickle their nose all night long. I'll be that kind of ghost. Like that. I know, and I can't pronounce your name. Oh my goodness. I know, it's shocking that some people, I can't get over it. As I say, I'm not a royalist, right? I'm really not. I've never been really bothered with watching the royal family or anything like that. I haven't. But listen, a lady's just died. I've got sympathy in this. Oh, it's a shame, eh? What a wee shame. And our family and all that. But how is it all right to be? Oh, some of the memes have just floating about my brain are just disgusting. I hope you don't see them. That's the only thing I can hope, that you don't see them, or Facebook takes them down or something, because it's in very poor taste. That's what it is. It's quite frankly disgusting. Some of the things. I'm shocked. I'm losing faith in humanity. I'm losing faith, and it just happens to be in my wee Celtic pages as well. You know, and I love my Celtic pages, and it's got nothing to do with my football club. So please, people, keep your hatred off these sites, because I'm pretty sure Celtic Football Club won't like it as well. And see if they see these people putting their comments, they should be barked the parkhead. How about that? Bar them for Celtic Football Club. That's what they should get, because it's disgusting. Oh, this one is my ritual of see if he's having delved into rituals cosmetics. It's wonderful. I've actually got the big tub as well that I take up the swimming. See my crackling mousse that I put on these? That's it. That's where I get it from there as well. I've pulled a muscle somewhere, right? Now it feels in my rib cage, guys, right? So it's in the bottom of my ribs, and see when I breathe in, it's sharp. Should I be concerned? Oh, it's only see when I breathe in, I'm getting a sharp pain right through my. Do you think I'm wound up? Maybe that's it. Maybe I'm just wound up to hell. I tell you, his is rubbed me the wrong way reading all that kind of stuff. It's not that. It's blatant on my page. I don't want it on my page. Maybe it's trapped gas. Maybe I'm going to do a huge fart later on. Do you know what I used to do? I was a bad. No one or my ex-husband divorced. So what I used to do, right, to get him, because sometimes he'd fart and put me under the covers, right, which I wasn't a fan of that game. So what I used to do is I've always got a fan on, right? Even now I've got a fan. And I remember it used to be around about the time in my month when my farts would be really bad for some reason. I don't know if it's like that with everyone, but when I was having my time of the month, farting would be horrific, right? So I remember getting him back by pulling back the cover and getting my ass right at the fan and just letting one rip. So it'd go and just whirl round the room like that, whirl right round the room like that, and then that's what he would get. Teach him. Do that to me, put me under the covers, have that, fart and fan. Oh, Sweet Primrose. I've got a few of them. I've got, oh God, where's the other one? I've got quite a few of the hand creams, and I've actually, God, I can't see this wee box that's next to me. It's just got everything in it. Everything you could possibly think of. If I got it here, in fact. No, look, I don't know where it is. I've got a few of these, all different scents. This one, that one, and the fig one is my favourite. I love the fig as well. The Ritual of Sakura or something like that. That's a lovely one as well. Oh, Margaret, I hope it's okay. I hope you feel better soon. Marie Ella? Mariella? Marie, good afternoon. Sorry I can't pronounce your name right. I'm terrible at pronouncing names. See, my brother's got one of his kidneys removed, Margaret, because he's still got cancer. It's terminal, it's cancer, but it's the cancer stopped growing, so that's it. That's a good thing. Heather and Marshall, my favourite ladies in Vegas. I'm loving seeing all the posts with the kitties. They're so. Did you see Flashy? Did you see the picture of Flash, my brother's cat? Oh my goodness, that's her mummy and daddy home now. So I'm glad that her mummy and daddy are home. But this morning I was getting the belly and everything. This morning she was flipping onto her back like that and she's just fluff. So I was rubbing her belly. But she gets a bit carried away and starts clawing at you, and they claws are absolute lethal weapons. But she's a lovely wee cat, and she's dead soft and loving, and she does all that to me. She comes on me and does that to me. And I'm like, good girl. Good morning, Melissa. Good morning to you. Or good afternoon from me here. Yeah, Flashy's so cute. I love her. She's got a new cat tree as well. So see when I had when I was walking in, she was over clawing it. She does that and she looks at me while she's doing it as if, look how what a big kitty I am. You know, she's just so. See, I love all animals. I do. I love all animals. 8 months. My God. 8 months. I know, but they're just so cute, your wee kitties. I love them. Angel, good afternoon. Whitchica, Wichita Falls in Texas. Texas. One day I'm going to Texas. I need to go to Houston. I hope they don't mind I've got a SpaceX tattoo when I go into NASA, because I'll say, look, I'm going to be getting the NASA meatball right there as well. Don't you worry, NASA. I'll ink myself for you also. Yes, cranberry juice is also good for a urine tract. I can't say it. For your peas is good for when you've got a chill and stuff like that. Yeah, Amy, I don't know why mine's used to be extra bad, but listen, I used to, that's what I'd fart into the fan just to get the ex-husband back, because I thought, put me under the covers, would you? Dun, 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 dun. Pink. Yeah, a cranberry juice is awesome. There, my pink's back and nice and vibrant. Listen, because I'll be talking to somebody tomorrow, be like, and he's younger than me, guys. He's like 8 or 9 years younger than me. Look at me go. He might decide that I'm an absolute dog and hate me. That's a possibility that I'm going to figure out. There must be some. Look, I'll be coming off the dating scene for 6 months if this doesn't work out, because I can't be doing it. It's just doing my head in. wee kitty. Yeah, that's nice that you still feed her. Urinary tract, urinary tract, urinary tract, urinary tract. It's a wee bit of a tongue twister, that. Is it just me? Is it just I'm Scottish? What's it? Purple. What's the thing that we can't say? Purple burglar alarm. Right? Just try and say that now. Purple burglar alarm. Right? Try and say that fast. Purple burglar alarm. Purple burglar alarm. Purple burglar alarm. Try and say it fast. Purple burglar alarm. Try and say that. Isn't that the firemen? I'm trying to act cool and all the rest of it. Oh, aye, big and fire safety and all that. Fireman Sam. Oh, I'm big and fire safety. What colour is my burglar alarm? My burglar alarm and my fire alarm are purple. They're purple. Purple fire alarm. That's just as bad. Purple fire alarm. It's the alarm bit that you can't do it. For snow. I don't know, they call it all sorts. Snow is snow. I can't wait for it to snow. I love snow. Black boat, brown boat, blue boat, black boat, brown boat, blue boat, black boat, brown boat, blue boat. You can't say that either. This was one that my mum got me when I was a wee girl, and I was devastated because I was a good girl. I didn't do swearing or anything, right? And then she told me to say this fast: polish it in the corner. Right, and I was going, polish it in the corner. Oh, and I was going, polish it in the corner. Oh, you said a bad word. And I was going, I didn't. When did I say a bad word? All I said was polish it in the corner. Red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow. Seashells on the seashore. That's an easy one for me. I can do that one. Irish wristwatch fast. Irish wristwatch. Purple burglar alarm. So we can't say that. There's a lot we can't say. Mariella. I must say, how am I pronouncing you? Well, I'll just call you Marie if that's okay. I'm looking forward to Halloween. I can't wait for Halloween. I'm counting the days before I get the Halloween stuff down. I'm looking at the door and thinking they'll be coming out the loft soon. The place will be done up. There'll be skeletons and lights and all the rest of it, and I'll be happy because I love that. I can't wait. I'm looking forward to Halloween and Christmas. It's a magical pig. They were like, oh, this is such a, we need what this lassie's on some kind of narcotics, obviously, isn't she? Look at her. You can tell just looking at her. Listen to her trying to talk. She's the swally, hasn't she, her? She's the right swally. Yes, that's right, sweet primrose. Ooh. The polish it in the corner. Gobbledygook ASMR. Gobbledygook. That's it. Phone somebody for her. The kids were watching this going, we knew there would have to have this conversation about mum one day, didn't we? It's the mum situation. She needs to be offline. Let's pull the plug. Oh dear. Well, anyway, see there, I've got that pen. I'm going to go and try and fart or something. So thank you all for coming in. If you do need me, you can get me on Facebook Messenger. Listen, don't let anybody tell you how to grieve and if you should be sad or not. If you're feeling sad, have a wee cry, grieve. That's the best thing to do. And see if somebody's got something nasty to say, then they're not a true friend. to be saying that, because friends don't behave like that with friends. So I'll be back tomorrow, and it'll be flavouring day, and I'll have my music on, and we'll go in and we'll celebrate tomorrow. How about that? We'll celebrate tomorrow, the life, the Queen and everything. So if you've got any funny stories or that about the monarchy that you want to come on, maybe you've met them, or funny stories that you've heard, that'd be nice for tomorrow. We could do something like that, and we'll try and have tomorrow a nice day. So I'm going to give you all a big kiss now, and have a lovely evening, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, everyone.